honoring 3 young lives lost. Good evening, I'm Mark Allen.
I'm Michelle Kingsfield. 2 local Catholic schools put their competitive spirits aside during tonight's women's basketball game for a greater cause. Alexa Ashwell spoke with students. She is live with their reason behind a whiteout. Alexa?
Mark, Michelle, Chaminade Julian hosted Carroll High here in downtown Dayton, but tonight's game was about more than just winning. Student fans wore white in honor of 3 students whose lives were tragically cut short. It's not easy to distinguish home team fans from those visiting as Chaminade Julian goes head-to-head against Carroll High. Student fans from both Catholic schools traded in their traditional colors for white.
It's just a good color of solidarity. Carroll is red and blue, and we're green and blue, and we both have white as our side color, so it's a good color to bring us together.
The 2 schools are uniting in honor of 3 young people whose lives were cut short. In November, 20-year-old Christina Jackson and 18-year-old Corey Cooper were killed in a car accident. Cooper was a senior at Carroll, and Jackson a former graduate. 2 months later, tragedy struck again when former Carroll student Chris Whites died unexpectedly. He was 19 years old.
So it was nice to know that somebody is branching out in some way to show that they're here for us, and since we've had a lot of losses, and so that people still care.
Through Christ our Lord, amen.
A prayer was recited for the victims, followed by a moment of silence and then reflection on 3 lives lost. Corey Cooper.
He was always happy. He was always there to have a good time. He made everyone laugh. And I mean, everyone he met was his friend. And like, he's one of those kids that you could not talk to for a month and he could text you just to see how you were doing.
Christina Jackson.
She was just an outgoing, just bubbly person, and she was never afraid to be herself. And she, she just always looked at the positivity in life, and everyone admired her for that.
And Chris Whites.
He was a pretty bubbly, outgoing person. He played football and baseball.
Now, the events of tonight's game also coincides with the conclusion of Catholic Schools Week. Reporting live in downtown Dayton, Alexa Ashwell, 2 News.